The CLC judging system offers 3 different divisions in which you can have your car judged. They're the Touring Division, Primary Division, and the Specialty and Unique Division. The most common judging question we get is, what division should I enter my car in? This video should help you make that decision based on the overall condition of your car. Touring Division vehicles could be considered driver quality, while Primary Division could be considered show car quality vehicles, having had restorations or extensive time spent detailing all areas of the vehicle. The Specialty and Unique Division, like the Primary Division, could be considered show car quality, but is for specific or limited production vehicles. So, what's the difference between driver quality and show car quality? Take a look at these 2 cars. Side by side, they both look nice enough to be in the Primary Division. The exteriors have no major flaws, and the paint is in very good condition. Looking at the rear side of the cars, the plastic body fillers are in great shape. All the lights, trim, and glass would make either one of these cars a candidate for the Primary Division. The interiors are both clean, with no tears, damage, or signs of wear. All of the materials appear to be original, or, at least if it has been replaced, it was done with the correct replacement materials. Looking under the hood, both cars are clean. Everything looks to be either original equipment or replaced with correct replacement parts. The inside of the trunk on both cars looks to be nearly perfect and just the way the cars were delivered when new. But are they really equal? Are there things that make one car stand out and the other one not quite as good? Let's take a look at the details. The first car has a front bumper that's shiny and in nearly perfect condition, exactly what you'd expect in a Primary Division car. The second car has a very nice bumper, but take a look at the flaw in the chrome on the bumper guard. By itself, it's not worth enough of a deduction to make a difference, but let's keep looking. At the rear of the car, our first car has a nearly flawless bumper, free from scratches, dents, and rust. Our second car has a visible scratch, and the rub strips on the bumper ends look like they're worn and damaged. Pay attention to interior details as well. On the first car, the plastic hinge cover is in good condition. On our second car, there's a missing piece from the hinge cover. Little details like this are key to distinguishing a Primary Division car from a Touring Division car. Let's look at a few more. On the trunk, the key cover on our first car has all of the correct colors with bright paint, making it look brand new. On our second car, the key cover has faded paint and makes it look worn. These are the details that judges look for when judging your car. Inside the trunk, the first car has a like-new trunk mat, and if you look at the spare tire, it's an original tire with the original tread pattern in good condition. The second car also has a trunk mat, but a closer look shows it has some defects and damage from use, and the spare tire doesn't match the tires on the rest of the car. Back inside, our first car has a working clock that keeps accurate time. Repairing a clock is an expensive task, but one that could make the difference between Primary and Touring. The second car has a non-working clock. If you spent all the money to have a working clock, you deserve to have a higher score than a car without a working clock. The same is true for the dashboard cover. Our first car has a perfectly flawless dashboard cover, no cracks or damage. The second car has had patchwork done to the dashboard cover. It looks nice enough for a driver quality car, but not for a primary car. The steering wheel is another area where we can see a difference. Our first car has a steering wheel which is crack-free and looks original. Many driver quality touring cars have a steering wheel which has some cracks and flaws due to age and/or use, like our second car. The 2 main areas of a car that separate a Primary Division car from a Touring Division car are the engine compartment and the undercarriage. Let's take a look at the engine compartment on these 2 cars in more detail. On this car, all of the metal under the hood has flawless-looking paint. Notice the nuts and bolts are the correct color with no corrosion. The horns, the emission stickers are all in excellent condition. The other car looks nice from a distance, but up close you can see scratches and spots in the paint. The bolts are rusted and discolored. The horns aren't clean with the proper finish like the other car. In other words, a driver-quality touring car. Take a look at the engine in the first car. The valve covers are like new. There's no missing paint. The brake booster and cylinder covers have a proper like new chromium finish. Our second car has obvious spots on the valve cover, and the brake booster and cylinder cover show decades of age. Now let's take a look at the undercarriages. Looking at our first car, we can see that the suspension components and exhaust are clean. The frame rails have an even and consistent black finish. The fittings have good rubber boots without grease oozing out. Conversely, as we look at our second car, we can see that the undercarriage is essentially all original with 50 years of use. There are areas of surface rust on the frame rails and suspension components. While there is excessive grease oozing out of the fittings, this car did not leave the factory in this condition. From a distance, both cars are very nice and could be judged in either primary or touring division. But the details show that only one car has been properly prepared for entry in the primary division. The other car, while still a very nice car, has many details that need to be addressed before it should be entered in the primary division. It's better suited for the touring division. We hope this video helps you determine which division you should enter your car. If you're still unsure, it's best to start in the touring division to become familiar with the CLC judging system before advancing to the primary or specialty and unique divisions. You can also take the tips from this video to decide what parts of your driver quality car you'd like to invest in to bring it to show car condition. But that's the subject of another video. Please take the time to review the entire CLC judging manual available on the CLC website. We hope to see you and your car at a future Grand National event. What Division Should I Enter My Car was created and produced for the Cadillac and LaSalle Club Incorporated and is intended solely for the use of our audience. Reuse or reposting of this video without express written consent of the Cadillac and LaSalle Club is prohibited. Thank you for watching.